of the Mind Flayer.
Welcome to Theatre of the Mind Flayer, a D&D play podcast set in the homebrewed world of Jekyll. We've got 2 DMs for some reason, which can only mean twice the fun. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your time at
Theatre of the Mind Flayer.
Michael,
What?
today's the day.
The
Today's
day the Earth stood still?
No, well, the Earth should stand still because bookwormgames.com, they have their quest chest Kickstarter starting today.
It's live today.
It's live today, and if you back them at any pledge level within the next 48 hours, you get a unique commemorative medal.
So if I'm understanding this right, I have
Coin.
48 hours. You get the Medal of Honor.
you get the
You
medal.
heard it here. Jacob says if you back him in 48 hours,
Everyone gets.
all this is getting cut.
everyone gets. No, it's not. Everyone gets a purple heart if you sign up now. No, you get a unique commemorative medal coin. Their coins are some of the best coins I've ever felt.
If they're
I
like
genuinely
anything like
adore
the
their
coins in the boxes,
Oh, man.
you want as many coins as you can get.
Speaking of the boxes, for those that didn't hear our last promo, their boxes are system agnostic modules in a box.
What does that mean, system agnostic for us non-word types?
Well, because you're obviously system atheist, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Which means you can play them with any TTRPG system. And they have candles in them. They have, first of all, they're quests, they're modules with hours and hours and hours, upwards of 20 hours of content. You will find things like coded messages. There are invisible elements on the maps and things like that. There are downloadable music cues and voices that will read out the letter that you read as you peel open the beautiful wax-sealed envelopes. These are lovingly put together. You can just tell how much care has been put in, and we can't wait to play ours.
Sounds like a bunch of nerds just got together and we're like, we want to make cool nerdy stuff for other nerds, and
That's exactly what
I'm
happened.
sold.
That's exactly what happened. Thank you to Chest of the Dragon at bookwormgames.com. Austin and Michael, love you guys. And go to questchest.info to jump on in, click on the Kickstarter link, jump in, give them a pledge. This is going to be fantastic.
Embark on your next quest.
We're keeping that in.
Theatre of the Mind Flayer.
Hey, welcome to Theatre of the Mind Flayer. Caleb has requested that I give his wholesome, so I guess I will. I'm Jacob Machin. That's Caleb Dowdall.
No, I'm excited. That's what happened.
You did take nudes in my bathroom.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, they were average.
It was because of the sunburn. Without
What
the
was average
sunburn, it
about
would have
them?
been.
No,
I
that's what
wanted
made it
more,
good.
Caleb, you
I
know?
made them spicy. I'm hot.
Just need some more handprints. Just not something like a good red raw Sauron handprint, isn't there? That's Caleb. Yeah, Caleb, you're doing well. Sorry. Yep.
Maybe I'm going to be a dickhead this episode.
Oh, that'll be a good change. What happened to wholesome?
I don't know. Let's reset. You guys look all
Here we go. We're gonna do it
by the
again.
way.
Here we go. Oh, welcome to Theatre of the Mind Flayer. Hi there, Caleb. How are you doing?
Hello, Jacob. I'm very well because I'm here with my friends recording a podcast.
I am also here
Very
with my friends
enjoyable.
recording a podcast.
Boring.
Dick, piss, cum, fart.
There's the Jake we know and love.
I'm here with Luke Sykes.
Hi.
Hi, thank you. He's got a mouthful of candy. Hercules Mays
Hello.
has a mouthful of jerky. Is that jerky?
Jerky.
Beautiful.
If it helps, mouth of a nerds.
You've got a mouthful of nerds. Yeah.
Mouthful of meat.
Yeah. The nerds are the... Anyway, they're the best mouthful. Michael Briganti.
Hello.
Daelyn Lester-Serafini. Y'all are just sharp and to the point. It's great.
Hello.
And Danielle Butlin.
Hi.
How we all doing?
Good.
Yep.
Snacks.
Last session for the night.
nerdy.
Snacks, baby.
Powered by
nerdy.
snacks.
Powered by snacks. Yeah. And if anyone wants to donate snacks or sponsor us via snacks,
To
you can
make Caleb wholesome.
make Caleb wholesome. Yeah. You can contact us at Theatre on the Mind Flayer at
Gmail?
what is it? At gmail.com.
I believe it's Gmail.
Yeah.
Oh, we actually have an email?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You need,
Yeah, it's
you need an
flooded.
email to like set things up too.
I'm going to use that to sign up to all my spam accounts.
We've already used it for them.
Oh, okay, great.
Odds are we're already signed up via Theatre of the Mind Flayer. Caleb, do you have a trivia treat for us today?
I sure do. Welcome to this week's episode of Trivia Treats. This is for all you people out there who like spells, which I think is a popular thing in D&D.
I mean, every
For you nerds, you guys are magic.
One of us is a spellcaster, at least partially.
Exactly. Okay. What Dungeons and Dragons spell allows the caster to step into a tree and emerge from another tree of the same type within a specific distance?
Herc's taking his
It's a
obligatory.
I know it.
druid
I know it.
spell.
What edition are you talking about?
Keyleth does it
Count
with the
5e.
tree.
Count to
It's like
20 because it's
but
pretty
it's not
easy.
Portal. It's
19.
a specific
18.
It's not.
Tree travel.
17.
Oh no, you're close. You're close.
tree
Tree
warp,
walk.
No, you're closer.
13, 12,
tree stride.
11.
I thought it was.
I really thought Herc was going to have to get to it.
Dalen's
I thought
on
it was.
fire.
That's 2 points.
I thought it was.
Sorry, 1 point and one temporary
transport
point.
via plants. Is that a spell too?
That's a spell as well. Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Tree
it was that one.
stride
Tree
is the step
stride
in.
is with trees.
I'm
Yeah.
a god.
Oh, I didn't know
You
that
can
one.
travel within I think
Oh, no
500
way.
meters from different
Right.
trees.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was thinking of the teleportation.
Such a cool
Yeah.
idea.
It's true. It's
Such a cool
such a cool.
idea.
I love that
Step
like
into a tree.
idea of portals.
Yeah, yeah.
Through the
Reminds me of like a
mycelium.
faraway tree. And
Now you're thinking with portals.
Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot about that series of books until you just.
I wonder if we could do a D&D campaign around the faraway tree
yes.
with the
That would
Saucepan
be
Man and
so cool.
Moonface and
Oh yeah.
I gotta read those books again.
That was this week's episode of Trivia Treats.
Oh, we're going to play an improv game. You are going to each go around the horn. You are essentially you feed my dog sour treats. We're going to go around the horn. You are going to be at a concert. You are going to introduce your opening song. Pick a popular song, a famous song, and you are going to explain what it's about or how you wrote it or why you wrote it. And we're going to try and guess what the song is. For instance, I gave the example, well, we can use the example of that you had last time. Yeah, of saying, hi guys, Billy Joel here. This is my true accent as Billy Joel. I'm going to play a song for you now. It's about a time when I was working in a bar, playing a few tunes, getting a little bit of coin on the side, and just the way people appreciated me in said bar.
Piano
It was
Man.
usually on a Saturday night around 9 o'clock. The regular crowd were there, that sort of thing. So that's what we're going to play. And we are going to begin with Caleb Dowdall.
Fuck. I had one in my head, and as you were saying that, it disappeared, and I was like, please don't pick me. Woo!
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that one. This next one, a song I wrote recently, is about this person who I'm always looking at their neck, at their back.
What about their pussy and their crack?
But it's really frustrating because I feel like they have these really bright eyes, and I just want to reach into their heart and throw it up into
Turn around. Bright eyes. What is the song?
Oh,
Bright Eyes?
Eclipse of the Heart.
Total eclipse of the heart.
Nice.
Yes.
Can't bring neck and back consecutively. I'm not expecting
That's what I thought it was. That's where
pussy
I thought
and
it was
crack
going.
to come after.
He's baiting you.
Excellent. Yeah, he knows how to. Bringing us around to Danielle Butlin.
All right. This next song goes out to all you history nerds. It's a song.
Yeah, represent.
The whole universe was in a hot, dense state nearly 40 million years ago.
Not quite. We go to a little less far back than that. It's a song about the revolution of a bunch of students, France, 1800s.
Oh, the French Revolution, my jam.
Well, it's not quite as cool as the
Oui,
French Revolution. It was just like a little student revolution, and it starts with a question.
Do you hear the people sing?
Thank you, Michael.
I was thinking, I don't know. Is that what's the title?
Yeah, I knew
Do you
his
hear the
name.
people
I
sing?
didn't know what she was.
It is the music
Sick of the people, not be saved again. When the beat of the heart matches the beating of the drums.
Daelyn Lester-Serafini.
Play another one.
Right.
No, not that one.
As
Yeah, that one.
Encore.
How's it go?
As Florence and the Machine, I'd like to dedicate this song to Caleb because it's all about when you need to run really fast because you just feel like bad
Did you name your own band?
times or you said we could name the band.
Good.
You started by
gave
saying
it-
You were like,
Example.
I'm Billy Joel.
No, I said take the example of Billy Joel so that you understood what I was getting at.
Wow.
Hi guys, Billy Joel here. This is my true accent as Billy Joel.
Yeah, I prefer Lana Del Rey.
Ooh, I love Dog Days.
Can't believe Florence and the Machine know
There
who
you
I
go.
am.
What's the song?
Florence and the Machine know your name.
Yeah, both of them.
Can you get up there and sing it with you?
Oh, yeah. Go for it.
Back to your mother.
I don't know the name
What's
of
it
it.
called?
Dog days are over.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I was going to get there if I kept.
Michael Briganti.
Hello, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that last one.
We didn't. Give us something better.
Maybe you like this one. It's a love song.
Taylor Swift.
But guys,
Shack.
it's just about
Dell.
it's just about the simple part of love. You know, you don't need the money. You don't need someone
Shania
who's got a
Twain.
good reputation.
It's all about the money, money.
No,
If I had $1 million,
No, it's like
I don't
said it's
need
not
your
about
money, honey. I just want your love
and your
and your
affection.
kiss.
Oh, are you Prince?
I have been Prince this evening, and this has been Kiss. Thank you very much.
The artist formerly known as Prince.
Just kiss.
Wasn't he then known again as Prince?
Yeah.
Right
And then
before-
he died, so now he's formally known as Prince.
Hologram Prince.
The former artist known as Prince.
Former artist formerly known as Prince. Hercules Mace.
I'm sad he
All right,
died.
everybody. I'm gonna break it down for y'all about how I absolutely adore the one part of any woman.
Oh.
Getting in a weird spot. Don't worry. moving out of it.
Questionable.
Are you a
Neck
fan of
back.
large butts?
Get ready to cancel
I
him.
just might be.
Are you
A
able to lie
large
about it?
I must tell the truth about how I adore large posteriors.
Baby,
Baby
you
got
got back.
Well, thank you.
Very nice.
An excellent thoracic.
You've got back. You've got pussy and you've got crack. Luke Sykes.
I especially love that vertebrae 3, baby.
I'm scared.
Bend over back. Give me that vertebrae. Let me hear you crack.
I don't know if I want to go now.
Can you imagine a hip popping or cracking midway through? Anyway.
Yes.
I'm sure that
Does it enhance or does it...
I mean, the relief from it is kind of nice.
You know when you get
Did you come? No.
my hip,
But my hip,
Pop my hip.
but my hip released.
put it back into place. Thank you.
Yeah, Luke.
This is why older ladies are much more, genial towards your efforts.
That and I've heard gum jobs are fantastic. You haven't heard Gangbanging at Old Folks Home by Steel Panther?
I have heard that, yes.
Everyone listen to Steel Panther. It's
Underrated. Okay, everybody. This is about a song about when I was sad. Really sad.
You sad now? You seem sad now.
No,
Don't
just thinking
worry,
about that
be
time
happy.
again. It's where I was looking outside that hole in my room, sometimes known as a window.
I just said it. Don't worry. Be happy.
No. The song is explicitly not about that.
It's about looking through a hole.
Yeah, in your room.
Is it,
sometimes known as
a
window.
blue little window?
It might
And there's
be.
a blue Corvette.
Yeah, there is
Everything
a car
you see
in
is
this song. Yes. How did you know?
Dabba-dee-dabba-day.
Oh, it's the Blue Man Group. Take it away.
They just hit things, don't they? That's Blue by Eiffel 65.
It is.
Yeah.
65.
Nice. I kind of want to do my example that I did for you guys.
Go for it.
Okay.
All right, audience, write in. What do you think this is?
What's up, everyone? One more song from me before I'm going to get out of here. I got some groupies out back that are...
Take your shoes off.
Take my
Show us the
shoes off.
goods.
Okay, here comes the feet. I call this the Caleb Dowdall Hobbitsies.
Oh, yeah.
Spread
Spread them toes.
Yeah, this next song has to do with another piece of clothing that just won't stay on because of how good I look. It's so good that
Too sexy for your shirt.
Is it your shirt? Who sang I'm Too Sexy?
Yeah, way too sexy.
Right, said Fred.
Said Fred.
Who looks like Bruce Willis. Right, said Fred. Yeah.
Right, as in
Right,
Kind of
correct.
looks like a mixture between
Bruce Willis and
the porn star.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
the porn star.
Oh,
You know the porn
who
star.
it is.
Johnny Sins?
Yeah.
I mean, Owen Gray? No, so who's your favorite porn star? Let's go around the horn. Caleb.
Me.
Okay. Danielle.
What?
Okay. Daelyn. Shout out to our favorite porn stars. No. Michael.
What's the guy with the mustache? He's kind of stout and has
What?
a big, very big.
Ron Jeremy.
Yeah, Ron Jeremy.
classic.
Gotta go with Ron
Hercules
Jeremy.
Mace.
70s man.
Caleb.
Caleb. Excellent. Luke.
Steel dick him down.
Still dick him down. Cool. Anything on Rule 34 for me?
What about DeviantArt?
DeviantArt's great. Yeah.
What's your category on DeviantArt?
Anything.
Just random.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a challenge every time. You know, we played the Wikipedia random thing recently. I do that with, Anyway.
Describe the image.
Speaking of describing images, let's play some D&D and describe some images.
Leader of the Mind Flip.
In our last session, Banana McClear heard your call, Etterath, and a massive ancient dragon turtle emerged, devastating the Safirith ships that were following you. Force then called the attention of the creature, and it came over to your ship. As Etterath, you gave the orders to begin fleeing. You tried to communicate with the beast force, but it kind of dismissed you, calling you puny. You ended up being pushed away from this maelstrom, which is where we're going to pick up our session today.
As the ship seems to level out, the maelstrom behind you dying down, there is still masses of clouds pouring of rain water onto the deck as Etterath pilots the ship further and further out, almost in a southeasterly direction at this point, rather than due east. Looking back, you can see that the Safirith ships are fleeing the area. There doesn't seem to be anyone looking to pursue you. They seem to be hanging around, heading around the top of Bokt, back around out of sight of any creature that may be in the ocean here. And as you look out, you can see that mile or two away from you that there is kind of sunlight shining down on other parts of the ocean. That you're in a localized kind of storm here, thanks to someone's deity, perhaps. I will hand it over to you lot as Captain Aureus is barking at the rest of the crew. They are running with timbers, especially the orc, Broadback, and Liana, the Dragonborn, seem to be running with timbers and kind of like Call of Duty zombies, that trying to hammer things in place. But Captain Aureus looks at you, Etterath, and says, "That was a close one. We're going to need to dock and repair as soon as possible."
I agree.
What would you all like to do?
Dock and repair.
Okay. With 300 hit points back, you are on your... The rest of you would have seen Force shining out, trying to communicate with this creature. You would have seen Fibbers running out with his little squiddies pointing out towards it. In fact, Force, if you turn around, you would effectively see...
Oh, good. Hey, little friend.
They start to pull back, and
Just gonna hold out a finger, chase it.
they start climbing up Fibber's arm, but as they do, one of the tentacles reaches out to you and touches your finger. Oh, better luck next time. And it goes and into Fibber's beard.
Right, well, that's unsettling. Weirdly, the most unsettling thing that's happened in the last half hour. Captain, what can we do?
At this point, whatever you can to mend or help us limp our way. We're aware of a few archipelagos down further south here. It'll mean heading a little bit away from our destination. Not too far a journey. We could probably get there hopefully by nightfall. But we're gonna need to dock. We can't go on in this way. We'll head towards the volcano down south and hopefully hit the archipelagos before then, and maybe stop off at an island and repair as best we can. We have provisions, we have things to repair, but without getting the ship up on its side, we won't be able to repair the hull there.
So what would you like us to do to get us there?
Whatever you can do. I'm not your mother. If you've got things that can help, great.
Well, we don't know. You're the captain. We don't know what we can help with.
Use your fucking imagination. Look through your spell list. This one used minor illusion to help out before, rather than firing cannons off when I fucking told her not to.
I thought we didn't hear you. And also, do you remember what happened last time you left it up to our imagination? 2 people jumped in, turned into whales, and then we got attacked by 2 sharks, and then shit happened.
And a giant fucking turtle as well.
Exactly. Don't leave it up to us.
Well, this is going to be fun, isn't it? I'll make all the decisions while also knowing the outcome.
All I want to say is I got us out of there.
You did. Thank you. Much appreciated. You've shown your worth. You also look like absolute shite, and I think you should rest up.
Oh, see, he told you to do something. Do that.
Fuck off.
Yeah, okay.
And you wouldn't be up there if it wasn't for Safirith and Agenar.
Of course not.
Yes. Does anybody else need some healing? Is everybody okay?
I could do with some, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Some self-inflicted injuries there. Just trip up the stairs, to be honest.
Yes.
Stubbed a toe on the way up, honestly.
Stub your toe and accidentally hellish rebuke yourself. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Kind of looked like you lit yourself on fire there.
What? No, it's not fire.
It was like a holy fire.
Yeah, that.
You started shouting and, well, what I can only assume was...
Aquan?
Yes?
Yeah.
Were you trying to talk with it?
Of course I was trying to talk to it. Did you see? It was fucking sick.
Yeah, and I think it was working.
It was.
What did it say?
That it wants me to be its master. No, I'm kidding. He wants to be freed from somebody who's bigger than both of us.
Oh.
Well, I assume it's the old god, to be honest. Apparently he's holding them hostage.
I highly doubt that.
Well, how badly does a force look?
I'm like limping my right toe. I got like 30 plus hit points down.
Okay.
It's only taken me 2 episodes to get back in my accent, so we're good finally.
In that case, yeah, I'm gonna use a cure wounds at the 3rd level.
Wait. Is anyone else hurt? Can you do a group heal to everybody? Maybe they can get more pep in the step. We can get there faster.
Yes, if we've got some time. So, yes, I can do that.
Captain, we can heal your crew members if any of them got hurt.
Is anybody else
I
hurt?
believe everyone got a little bit hurt. Etterath's looking mighty.
He looks like that every day, to be honest.
I'm still greatly bleeding.
I don't know, I think that one, this is the worst I've seen it so far. Fucking sharks.
Feel like worse than usual. Usually, like, I feel like shit, but this is like a whole new level of shit.
Dog shit?
No, dog shit. It is.
How many people?
Right,
shit?
I can look after
Camel
6
shit.
people.
Right, look after yourselves
Dragon talk
first,
shit.
and if we need to, I can
Closer
get
to that.
Oh, okay.
I can get Milsa, and Milsa looked like she copped a bit of a hit down.
Oh, I think Mills is okay. I healed her earlier.
You did? Oh,
Yeah.
excellent. Thank you. Well, maybe Liana and Broadback, they got knocked over by the waves there.
Okay. Well, yes, it's going to take a little while. We'll just sit down, and might help if everybody, prayed with me. This is a little prayer circle, so if that's all right.
I don't need the healing, but I'll stay for your prayer.
Oh, lovely.
Excellent. And you begin your prayer of healing.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Lovely. So everybody is going to get 3d8 plus 8.
Against my religion, right?
As Agnar's prayer of healing starts to curl around, the stormy clouds move away from being
Stormy
that-
Daniels. That's my favorite point.
No, it's not.
So that's 18 for
18.
everybody each.
18 healing.
Dang,
circle.
thank you.
As you heal them, you get appreciative nods before they head back to their work. At this point, Fibbers would have been called up to take the helm with the captain.
As he's passing Etterath, he'll give him a quick pat on the shoulder and he'll go, I'm sorry for calling you a landlubber earlier on. You're clearly blessed by the sea.
Yeah, so you better watch your fucking tongue.
I was trying to make amends, lad.
So am I.
Well, you've a funny way of showing it, but you've been through a rough time, so I'll let it slide.
We'll talk more when I'm not still on the brink of death.
He nods at you and he takes the helm.
You take the helm. Captain Oris stands with you. Sorensen, the kobold, climbs back to the top of the crow's nest, pulls out the eyeglass, gives a little bit of a whistle down, and you watch as Elric, the Triton, hooks himself back off the back, whistles back, looks at the captain, says, "It appears we are not being pursued." Right, good to know. That's good to know. Let's head on down. Sorensen, let us know if you spot land nearby. Get a whistle in return. And you guys have a little bit of time to yourselves on this all but gutted ship.
Quick DM question.
Yeah.
Do I burn the spell slot for the magic circle earlier?
Yes, and trying to cast it, yeah.
Excellent.
Over the next little while, as we run through the midday to later day, the ocean, the rain continues to lash down, but there is no, the waves aren't too foreboding at all. And as you're heading through, Sorensen does call down and says, "Captain, it looks like we've got a couple of little islands down to the south there, if you want to head that way." And the captain kind of nods. Helmsman McGee spins the wheel, and you guys head towards what may be a little bit of temporary salvation. What would you guys be doing?
And be like, can I get that ring back?
Oh, yeah, of course. I'll just take it off and hand it back.
Nice.
I'm gonna seek shelter from this rain. I'm just gonna be below deck, and I'm gonna go down and just
You head down past the gunner's deck, and the drow's there, kind of clearing the timbers off the side there. You see Cordina, the Gith, still just playing with her cards there at the very, very bow, sitting behind a barrel.
Azorith will he'll go over to like just a corner and kind of like place a hand against like a wall and kind of rest his forehead on his fist and just kind of like breathe heavily, reflecting on like what really happening with him and his relationship with his home country and what they had just done and like where he sits right now with all of that.
You would hear a voice right behind you. You can look up. Cordina's down the end there. You place your head against the side. You open your eyes and she's there right beside you. She looks up at you. You can head downstairs if you want.
No, I'm fine. I just needed a minute. I'm sorry. I don't think we've...
Cordina.
Cordina?
Yes.
Azorith.
Nice to meet you, Azorith.
You seem pretty chipper.
I feel chipper.
Okay.
I love Cordina.
What's downstairs?
I feel chipper. Oh, so downstairs is the quarters. You're in the gun deck. Not very relaxing in the gun deck, is it?
No. I just needed to catch my breath.
Excellent. Would you like to play some cards?
What are you playing?
I don't know. I'm just picking them up.
Anything happens to Cordina, I quit.
She's just been looking at them. Nice.
Sure, if you think I know a game or two.
You do?
Yeah, it's rather simple.
Which ones? Name
You
them.
just pick a card,
Name
place
them
it
now.
down, and whichever one is higher wins the round.
That's boring. Let's do it. Cordina leads you down into the kind of crew area there. Down past the gun deck into the area that has the long table. Just kind of shuffling the cards in her hand there. What's everyone else doing?
What is Etterath doing?
He's just taking a moment up on the top deck, sort of taking in the rain, taking in the sights, contemplating about his near-death experience.
Agenar is going to kind of chicken march, I guess, up to Etterath.
Uh-oh.
Right. Time for bed. Doctor's orders.
Right? Time for bed.
Wait, what?
You've been awake a long time, and
4 days to be exact.
yes, and you've been acting a little bit heightened, and I think you need some sleep. You were almost dead. You were dead.
Erath's sort of just gonna stand up, get up real close to you, look down on you, give you a hug.
No.
Doctor's orders.
He's gonna hobble his way downstairs.
Agnar's gonna slowly follow, not too hovery, but also making sure he goes to bed.
He's been known to disappear.
Yeah. You follow him down and around there. As you do, you make your way down. You'd pass Azorith hanging out with Cordina there. Cordina kind of gives you a little bit of a nice kind of grin and a nod there. As she does, as you walk past, she pulls out the cards and kind of sits them on top of the desk there and says, "Right, you first.
All right. I'll play a card.
Pick a card."
Fuck.
Oh no! Oh no! Are you kidding me right now?
I am not.
We just got out!
Come around here.
Holy fuck. Do you know how close I was to picking one up in the middle of the battle? So, for those that are unaware and not here, Jake pulled out the deck of many things.
So this is the
apparently
last
Cordina's
episode,
deck.
everybody. Have a good time. It's been fun. We'll see you next week for Campaign 2.
Oh my god.
He has picked a card. And Cordina gets to talk, and I love every second of it. Come on, Cordina, give us the juice.
So as I pick it up,
That's
I'm
not
like,
Cordina.
this is not a regular playing card.
No, it's so much more. And as you pick it up, the wind whips around you. As the wind whips around you, there is a like a localized storm right in your area there. You hear an odd popping noise, and you look, and there appears to be a half-elven man in a full plate armor looking at you, and he says, "Hello, Sir Alpin here, at your service."
I'm sorry?
Sir Alpin, at your service.
on,
I swear to
hold on.
fight until the
Quadina?
death for you.
Do you know
I
this
am
person?
yours to command. Salutes you. You have a 4th level fighter who is the same race and serves you loyally until death, believing that the fates have drawn him to her. You can control this character, and I will have a stat sheet for you next time. But you now have Sir Alpin.
Oh my
I
god.
want Caleb to play him.
Oh my god.
Cordina looks at you. Cordina looks at you and says, "Oh my, that's one of the better ones."
What do you mean? What is that? What do you have?
This is a deck that does many things. It's incomplete, you see. I've been toying with it. It seems to be needed to be complete in order for some large, beautiful, wish-like ability to come to you. There's only 18, but I believe there's 22 out there.
How did you come to have this?
I found them.
You found them?
Yes. I found them.
Where did you find them?
Down south.
Down south. How does this work? You pull a card out and
You declare how many you're going to pull, and you pull them out, and they happen.
you've pulled them before.
I have. I've lost everything I've owned. But I've become incredibly powerful. I've had to defeat a creature all on my own.
Wow.
Many things.
And
Many
now
things.
this sorry, what was your
Sir
name?
Alpin!
Sir Alpin?
That's what you
I
say.
should probably write that down.
A L P H
Sticking
A N.
around
You'd
for
think
a
it'd say
bit.
Alpin, but it's Alpin. Alpin. Sir Alpin. Formerly of the 1st Brigade of the
You have a butler
Elven
now.
Neodract Army. Now at your service.
Well, do you want to
This place looks like shite.
maybe start cleaning up and
Absolutely, I can clean up immediately. Sheathes the sword, pulls. He's got the classic, like, feather knight helmet with the long, conical kind of mask at the front. And he clink, 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 trots on out of here.
He really does do everything I say, doesn't he?
Yes, until he dies.
Well, as much fun as this was, I think time for cards is over for me. I think that's
Will
enough
you-
to deal with for now.
Will you keep my secret? Don't ruin any surprises.
I promise.
Go ahead and make a deception or an persuasion check.
13.
I trust you. I trust you.
I love her.
Right.
Because if you...
We're card friends
I now
We're
know
card
why
friends,
she is
yes.
how she
Yes.
Right, well, and Azorith's just going to stand up and not really know whether to go back up to the rain or
Yeah.
downstairs.
Excellent. Who the fuck is this guy?
I will explain that. And I'm just going to run up to the captain.
As you run up to explain to the captain...
You see Safirith with like eldritch blast.
Don't worry.
ready.
Something.
These friends are foes of ours.
Friends.
Friends.
This.
Well met, friends. Sir Alpin, at my sire's duty.
I'm sorry. What the actual fuck?
This time it wasn't me.
Oh,
Yes, the shaggy defense.
I plead the shaggy defense as well.
I believe the shaggy. I will explain in a minute. All right. Just maybe.
I'll continue cleaning, sir.
Yes, you continue cleaning.
course.
Do a fine job. And I'll just kind of look to Safirith, then I'll just point to Quadina and be like, what is going on with her? But something is...
Cordina's kind of just wandering around. I realize belatedly who it kind of feels like as well. Al from Death Note. She's got a little bit of that just
okay.
like dead-eyed kind of sitting there kind of look. She kind of wanders up on deck, tilts her head up with her mouth open, and you just watch as water fills, and she starts to spits it out, and then walks back down below deck.
Just don't play cards with her.
okay.
Just don't. Otherwise... I don't know.
And here this whole time, I thought you might just have a pocket servant.
Not me, no. Well, apparently now I do. Well, we do. Anyways, I should probably tell the captain that there's another mate on board.
Yeah, that would be good.
With Etterath tucked in, Agenar, making sure Etterath's tucked in, Safirith Force, anything in particular you guys are doing?
Is there anything like is there anything that I can help like tie down, like the sails, or like trying to tie things to the ship to help?
You would notice Broadback and Liana are working at clearing the rubble from the deck, the unusable timbers, just to make a clearer kind of room. You gather that sweeping could be done as you go to grab a broom and sweep. Sir Elpin snatches it from you and says, no, my sire said that I must be the one to do this.
Everyone can clean.
Everyone can clean. Everyone can clean. And hands it back to you, bows to you, and then trots away.
Safirith just no words, just looks over her shoulder at Azorith.
As Azorith is like going up the stairs, he looks back. Oh, I'm sorry.
As you start to clean, the enormous purple with green tinged dragonborn, she's there with like a large hammer, looms over the top of you, looks at you and says, your friends, they have endangered us. What's so special about you?
You mean our group?
Duh.
I don't think there's anything particularly special. I mean, they're all trying to do different things, and they're very...
I can tell they're doing different things.
Look, I'm sorry. We've got a lot of strong personalities.
Right.
You know when the wind blows in like 4 different directions at the same time?
Literally, I've never had that happen.
Yeah, no, it's not naturally possible, but somehow that's what's happening in our group.
Right. Well, if somehow these 4 winds can join, point in one direction, we move a lot faster, more efficient when all 4 winds work together, right?
Fair enough. Where are you from?
I am from Safirith, closer down towards the Shadowlands. Captain Orius picked me up. He's a good captain. He's a good ship. Good people.
Do you like where you're from?
Do I like where I'm from? Safirith? Safirith not so friendly to people like me with my visage. That's why I stick to the outer lands, the Shadowlands, closer to the border of Neodract, down near Totui. In short, not really.
You've been traveling with the ship a long time?
With this ship, Twilight Jester?
Yeah, like when did he pick you up?
He picked me up on this voyage. We get picked up from Safirith. We head around to Milsa's land, help her family out, move down past Fiaine, get summoned to Bocht by Bird that probably took a long time to get to us, knowing Bochtian birds. We get there. I do what I'm told. I lift heavy things, I hammer, I board up. Dragonborn once were royalty, no longer.
That must be hard.
This the way life is. Don't make too much of a splash. You won't splash anyone else, they won't splash you back. You must have splashed pretty hard because a lot of splash coming back at you.
Yeah.
You'll hear from across the bow. Safirith! Can we chat?
Yeah. I'll try and make sure that the winds blow a little more together.
We appreciate it.
I'll walk over to Force.
Just standing at the back of the boat, just looking where the dragon turtle was, and everything just happened. So, there's some quite powerful things in this world, eh?
Yeah, fuck, I don't... Seen a lot of shit, but that was something. I think that's the closest I've ever seen to a god.
So then what are you running from? Out with it. Done with it now.
You want to know what I'm running from?
All this running from this dragon turtle, running from Bocht, running from the fog, running from just stupid little nonsense, nuisance shit in this fucking world. What started your journey and joined up with us? Why did you run?
You just see her, like, let go a really big sigh, and she'll just sit down with her back against the back of the boat so she's not looking out.
Sure, I'll stay standing looking at it.
I thought I had lost everything that I had. And I very quickly found out that you can lose so much more. That just when you think that there couldn't be anything that they could take from you, they take everything. I mentioned before my parents died, right?
Aye.
They got really sick. And it was just me and my brother. And he was still small. He didn't really understand it. But they got so sick and there wasn't anything I could do to protect them. And I tried to look after Amden as best as I could. And, you know, we were on the streets, we were stealing for a while. And we found these kids, these other kids that were on their own. And we made a family. At least it felt like it. But I've told you bits and pieces, right?
Yeah, and I can intuit certain things as well, but I still have yet to hear what you're running from. What is sending you up against the dragon turtles? What is sending you up against the whole of Severe?
There is something that I didn't do, but I still did it. I don't know if it is the most horrible, awful... I can't, and you just see her starting to like break down, and she almost starts having like a panic attack, sitting there.
Forrest will drop a hand. Forrest will drop a hand onto your shoulder and just look. I ran away because I rejected my God. Rejected my God because he had ordained me to kill my family, my chosen family. We both rejected it. And in doing so, I got this crack on my back from my family. And you see this horn on my hammer? She donated this horn to me. We can never see each other again because we know if we go back, they'll find us. So this is our memories for each other. She gets my shell, I get her horn.
And you just see Safirith, like, start to weep. And she goes, but I couldn't save them. I was too late. She killed them and she wore my face to do it. So the last thing that they saw was me stabbing them in the back, nailing them to the floor. I loved her and I let her into our family and she killed them all. And it's my fault.
Before I say yes or no as to whether it's your fault or not, who?
Her name's Tiana. I don't even know if that's her fucking name. She worked for my grandfather. She was a shifter. We were doing a job, and she was there, and she said that she was trying to run away from him, and I knew what that was like, and they all didn't trust her. They didn't want to bring her in, but she got me, you know? I thought that she loved me, and she had me so wrapped up that I didn't see what she was doing to all of us or how much she was letting me trust her. And then I came home and they were there. They were all there. There was just a bloody note that said, "Come home."
I'm not going to tell you to blame yourself or not, because we all have to live with our choices. But out of what happened, what sounds the cruelest, worst thing out of all the group is what she did to you. She let you live. And what she did, I'll tell you now, if they truly were your family, they knew it wasn't you. They knew it was her. They didn't trust her from the start, they trusted you. Going forward, take whatever blame you want. Use it as your strength. But run with your head held high and a little more strength in your stride.
I'm running because everything, every turn, every person I meet, it could be her. Anything I build, it could be her back to take it from me. And I want to do what she did to me, but I know that it wouldn't bring them back. I know that it wouldn't fix anything. I know that it wouldn't hurt, but there's something in me that wants to cause as much searing agony that she gave me. And that's exactly it, that she left me alive. She had me. I went back to my grandfather's house and she had me. She was there. I thought that he had captured her as well. I didn't realize that it was her. So I went in trying to save her. And this is all she left me with. And she pulls up the bandage that's around her midriff, and you just see like a deep scar. And it almost looked like there was something on whatever stabbed her, 'cause it's almost like a web of scars that spreads out like just in the solar plexus.
In spite of himself, Force will kind of chuckle as like, oh, I guess we got matching ones then, don't we?
Yeah. Safirith will just start to laugh a little with him.
Why do you think I want to become a god?
To right the wrongs that were done to you.
Fuck no. To make sure that can't happen again to me.
You're chasing ultimate power, and I'm just trying to hide.
Good offense is the best defense in my book. Hence the new name, Force.
You can force your way into being a god. I don't know. I think I'm still finding my strength back. 'Cause I wanted to die. I didn't want to be alive.
Yeah, you still are. So something's keeping you going. Remember that, I would say.
Thank you.
Let me know what I can do. Pretty useless on this boat, but I can do certain things. Train, scare you, pop out of places when you're not expecting it, so you get your reflexes up, a little faster.
Fucking hell.
No, I can't be too serious all the time, can I?
No, it's true.
Watch your feet there.
Oh,
Watch your
Jesus,
feet there. Sweeping underneath. Sir Alpin coming through, sweeping under your feet there.
What is this guy?
Sir Alpin, at your duty, at your friend's duty there. Nice to meet you. Well met. Excuse me, sweeping while.
Jesus, just when I think I've seen everything.
No, serious, who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah, I don't know. Azorith just went, I'll explain it later.
Just sort of explaining to the captain in the back of the ship. I don't fucking know what.
You can't just bring people on.
It wasn't mine, man. It was your all crew, dude.
Carefully vetted, except you lot. And now
Anyways, he's helpful,
Alpin-
so-
Okay, fine, whatever. Your Fibbers is helpful as well.
As scared as I am to like you all, I really fucking do.
Yeah, we get in there, don't we?
Yeah. Fuck.
So, as we get towards the afternoon, evening of this day here, Sorensen comes down from the crow's nest, speaks to the captain. The captain says,
Right, looks like we can probably make it, if we sail through the night, we'll be able to make it to one of the smaller islands there by very, very early morning. If you guys want to rest down, Sorensen's going to go prepare some grub, and can't say it'll be fantastic, but it'll be edible. That's the main thing. So settle yourselves in, and we'll push on through.
kind of gives a dismissal nod. Sorensen, the little yellow kobold, kind of heads down past the gunner's deck, down into the mess hall there, and begins to prepare up some sort of tasty sizzles. Is there anything anyone would like to do as we head into the evening portion of this very hectic day?
Agnar's just going to potter around the quarters and tidying things, straightening things. People's belongings have sort of fallen off their chests, or
Yeah.
Hammocks have gotten twisted. Right thing.
Yeah, you kind of fluff a hammock, one hammock in particular, and as you fluff it, as it lifts up past your vision and back down again, Quadina's there all of a sudden. Just looking at you
Ooh.
with those large eyes. Agnar,
Hello.
I got it right.
What?
Agnar.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Cordina. Yes.
Starts looking around.
Can you see anything?
Well, I see a lot of things, yes.
Anything out of the ordinary?
The devilish one has a strange orb with her.
Has a strange what?
Orb.
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 What?
Orb.
What do you mean? What does this orb look like?
Strange round orb in front of her head. Like the space around it moves.
Oh. Would I know what?
Make an Arcana check for me.
What are you doing? It's been you all along.
16.
With the 16, there are certain things, certain abilities that allow things to see truly or blindly, blind sight, true sight, tremor sense. To be able to see something that's invisible, or some sort of invisible arcana effect would be some sort of true sight or blind sight. And something hovering around someone, like an orb of some sort, would indicate that they either have something that they've enchanted themselves, or that something is on them, watching them
keeping an eye on them, investigating them. Possibly a scry orb.
Oh,
Very curious bunch.
yes, that
The
is
handsome half-elf chose a card.
a card.
Yes, we played cards. He chose a card. He got a friend.
Sorry, I got a friend from a card. As in, you're his friend now because you played cards.
Oh, I'm friends with all of you, but he made another friend, yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, that's nice.
it is nice.
yeah.
The more the merrier.
Right. I mean, yes, it's good that we're making friends with the crew, yes.
Yes, and me.
You're not part of the crew.
You heal.
Yes?
How?
Agenar notes that deflection.
Who gives you this? Who enables this?
Brigantia.
Brigantia. And who enables the tiny dragon turtle to heal as well?
Well, that's a good question because it seems like a bit of a complicated relationship.
Oh.
So, I'm honestly not quite sure because there's a whole I don't want your power thing, but then also I suppose maybe he still does have some of the power. I'm not sure.
And you're happy with the power you have?
Why, yes.
Yes.
Yes, it's
Yes,
very nice
yes,
to be
very nice.
able to
Yes.
heal people.
I imagine.
Yes.
Don't lose that. Value that.
Well, I do.
Do you?
Yes.
Interesting. Yes.
Do I have any orbs?
Looks above your head. We'll play cards sometime, and kind of toddles off.
Oh, I must find Safirith and then talk about orbs. And I'm going to trot off looking for Safirith.
Excellent. As night kind of falls, the rains settle down ever so slightly with the lanterns of your ship lit up. If you're on deck, you would see far off in the distance, back the way you came, the lights from the Severian fleet. In front of you, you are heading into pitch darkness. You do see far on the horizon what looks to be a glow, an orange-red glow from the volcano somewhere in the distance. As we get towards the late evening portion, the nighttime sleepy portion, as I like to call it. Why am I still talking like we're here?
I don't know. I like it. Keep going.
Because it's so addicting.
It's fantastic. As you get to the nighttime sleepy portion, Agenar, you find Safirith.
Azorith would probably be with Safirith, and they'd probably be mid-conversation about, you have some things that we don't really know what they're doing, right? A dagger from Nim, is a rope thing?
Yeah. I don't know what I had some rope. There's Nim's dagger. I don't really know what it does.
Well, it's definitely magical, I can tell you that, because it's sort of transported right to it, but if you'd like, I can take a look at it,
That'd be great.
see what some of these things do.
Yeah. And she'll hand over the dagger from Nim and the magic rope.
Magic rope. Excellent.
That may be just normal rope. We don't know.
Yeah. What do you do to identify?
So over the next 4 or 5 minutes, I'm actually going to identify a bunch of things. So I'd have the rope,
Always so
I'd have the
fancy.
knife,
Yeah.
I'd have the medallion that I got from not Gibraltar. What's his name? The tiger guy, the shopkeeper that gave me the necklace.
From Siegfried?
Siegfried.
You
Good
fucking
old
named
Siegfried.
him
Yeah,
on
we
the
named him
spot.
on the episode.
Yeah, you named
It's
him
not in my notes.
at the time.
He's a tiger, Roy.
Yeah.
So the medallion, as well as I'm gonna burn all 4 of my first level spell slots, and also I will cast Identify on the necklaces that I took from the Siberian guys that were being disguised by them. I have 2 of those, so I'm gonna identify one. And so Azorith sort of just pulls out a pearl and places the hand and presses the pearl into each respective object, and it just sort of glows with a shadowy energy. And
Excellent.
He sort of closes his eyes and feels.
As you close your eyes, you would come to almost this dark, shadowy, like a negative version of the space where Neo kind of builds his weaponry. Rather than a white space, it's a black space. And as you appear there, you would hear, "Hi, welcome to the inventory. What can I do for you?
Amazing.
Right. This is the first time I'm actually using this.
It appears like you're looking at a bunch of items.
Right.
How can I help you?
So I would just like to get a sense of what each of these items do.
Absolutely. Which one first?
We'll start with the dagger.
Starting with the dagger, lifts the shadows lift
So
up
bizarre.
the dagger. It's like a white glowing figure lifts up the dagger and says, "This here is a blink dagger. You throw this dagger, and you will appear at its hilt."
Very cool.
Very cool. I agree with you.
Right.
How else can I be of service?
This rope here.
Ah, plain old, boring, ordinary rope. What a shame.
Nope.
Pulling your leg.
Okay. Thought I had the wrong rope there for a second.
Rope of climbing.
Oh. Well, don't all ropes... Can't you climb all ropes?
Well, in that case, leave it here and I'll keep it.
Oh, that's fine. You weird sort of negative zone spirit.
I'm
you.
your identified pearl.
Oh, so that's what this is. Okay.
Of course. Wasn't it obvious?
Hello, Siri.
And then these two necklaces.
You can call me Eddie Vedder. Sorry, what? I lost track of what was going on. I got a lot of people wanting to identify things.
These two pieces of jewelry.
These two pieces of jewelry. That first piece of jewelry shutting down. Rebooting. That first piece of jewelry you have there is the amulet against proof of detection and location. Right. However, it seems to be not fully functional. It seems to need a little kick of juice in it. Not entirely sure what that entail. Perhaps you can use that old noggin of yours. Boom, boom, boom. Taps your head. Says to you, you want to be careful. If you use this or attune to this before it's fully functional, some nasty repercussions here. You may actually be more locatable than you intend. Think of it as amplification. Amplification!
All right, I got you. We're loud in here. Echoes, too.
And what?
It echoes.
Echoes. Echoes all over.
This is my new favorite character.
What's that last thing you want?
This last,
Can't help but see you've got Elven Chain on you. You haven't equipped it. Do you feel guilty for...
I was going to.
Okay.
Don't get an insight into what I'm doing and shit, man.
Just looking.
Stick to what I asked.
Wondering whether you felt guilty because you...
no.
You supposedly took it off a body, but you didn't really
just
take it off a body.
Just drop it, Pearl. Okay, drop it. Okay.
Pearl.
Just the necklace, please.
The necklace.
Yes, this last one.
There's things called hats of disguised self. This is a necklace of disguise shutting down, rebooting. This is a necklace of disguised self. You put this bad boy on, and once every dawn, you
can. Yeah, thank you.
Did you just skip? Did you just mash? Please, thanks.
Google, stop.
And that is exactly how you become a god. Thank you for listening.
Right, maybe. Thank you.
Rewind.
And as Azorith sort of snaps out of it, he picks up the pearl and like shakes it. Something's wrong with you. You got something to say? Got something to say?
Amplification.
He's remembering that.
No good deed goes
The
unpunished.
next time you cast Identify, it's going to be like...
Oh, this thing gonna eat you next time. You're gonna have to fight Pearl.
I'm gonna have to change pearls.
Amazing.
Steven Universe. Just
Azorith, are you okay? Is that why you're talking to a pearl?
Yeah, sorry. It was sort of there's a transactional relationship with this pearl and how it sort of identifies things. This is a dagger. This will help you sort of transport right to where you throw it. So if you throw it into something, you can probably transport right to it. And him sort of used it on me, and I'll rub his chest.
oh, shit.
This is rope of climbing.
What does that mean?
That's what I said. That's why me and this thing we haven't really gotten off on the right foot.
All right, well, I'll figure it out. Thank you.
Yeah, probably something that just
Helps you
easier to climb, I guess. And also, I have these two necklaces off of the Siberian soldiers that we fought. They just can help you disguise yourselves. So I have two. Can come in handy. Right, I can hold on to them for now.
Right, yes.
Well, we have two, so it could come in handy.
Oh, okay. So two disguising necklaces.
Yes. Right. All right. Well, that was it. That was all I needed. So I can.
Oh, yes. Safirith, I'd like to talk to you.
I can. Yep. No worries.
Yeah, thank you.
Pick up the pearl and kind of a little tap at it.
So, I don't mean to to pry or to, alarm either. Do you know anything about an orb that you might have?
No. What? You like an orb near?
Yes, apparently.
Fucking shit. Fuck.
So it's not your orb then?
No.
Right. Cordina said she saw an orb hanging about in front of you.
And you just see Safirith turn and kind of start hitting her head on the edge of the boat.
Okay. I don't think that will help get rid of the orb.
She's just been keeping tabs on me the whole time. She's known the whole time. I haven't gotten away at all. Great. Okay.
I'm sure there's something we can do, some way to dispel it or hide you from it. I mean, I've heard of amulets that might do that.
Yeah, I just didn't have the magic to ward myself enough, but I thought that, she was satisfied with what she got. Unless it's someone else, but I don't know. Okay. Thank you. For telling me. Sorry, who saw it?
Cordina, the little strange one with the eyes.
Oh, I don't think I've met her yet.
Oh, she's there. I'm not quite sure.
That's pretty powerful to be able to see that kind of shit.
Yes. They're a little evasive. So
cool. Well, that kind of changes shit, but well.
I mean, I don't want to pressure you into anything, but do you think maybe we should discuss this with the others? Maybe somebody has an idea or a way to get rid of that.
Yeah, might be a good idea. I don't know if there's any way to see what it is or who it is, but I also...
You could ask... we could try Cordina.
I mean, if they're fucking watching me now, they know that I know now. But... Okay. Thank you. Yeah. I'll go talk to her.
Okay.
I'll go try and find Cordina.
Excellent. We are now getting into the later evening portion here where you would most likely wish to bed down. What is everyone else doing as we get towards the pointy end of our episode?
The Force, I think, is just walking around on deck and chatting with the others, the crew. Maybe just get an idea of how to fucking sail a boat, to be honest. Learning how to sail a boat.
Yeah.
What to look for in the wind and the sails, looking for luffing, etc. Chatting with the captain, being like, show him the shield, like, so this is what the gnomes on the other boat.
Oh, yeah, it looks like. That's brilliant.
I was hoping when we were playing the boat, it's like, do you have any tricks up your sleeve? Like, if you hit a button, does like shielding come up the side of your boat?
This isn't a gnome-built ship, unfortunately.
No, but you're a gnome. Do you not like do fun tinkering things to this?
I'm not that kind of gnome, unfortunately. Tinkering's not exactly my forte. I forewent that a long time ago.
Cotton Eye Joe!
Oh, yes, that's right, Cotton Eye Joe. Why don't you tell him exactly how I got into sailing? That's what I thought. Listen. I had the idea to once build... I was thinking of once building something like that for the ship, and wasted a lot of time and money, and I found that tinkering wasn't quite my forte, as I say. Sometimes when the rest of the group swing one way, the black sheep of the family has to go the other way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. It's an okay profession, I guess, being a captain of a boat, but man, I wish you could do something to the shield. It'd be fun.
You want me to... I mean, you could talk to Sorensen. He fucks around with that sort of shite. There's a kobold. He has little things that he plays with. He's a
Sorensen!
You hear... Yeah?
I'm coming up!
That's... Who the fuck is that?
Mini dragon turtle.
All right, yes, come on up if that's what you want, yeah.
I'll go talk to Sorensen about doing some stuff.
Excellent. You climb up top to Sorensen. Is anyone else doing anything in particular before they bed down?
Alfin, you don't have to sleep next to me. Just like
I stand over you and I guard you the entire time. No sleeping. No sleep till
Christmas.
Can you tell him to shut up? Someone's
Brooklyn,
trying to sleep here.
Who's Brooklyn? Is that your arch enemy? I can keep an eye out for Brooklyn.
Yes, he's my arch enemy. If any
Excellent.
Brooklyn ever shows up, you kill him on sight.
Absolutely. Holds a sword out to Etterath. What's your name? Doesn't sound like Brooklyn to me. He starts to wander around the ship, kind of lifting up pots and looking through barrels and things, trying to find this elusive Brooklyn.
And Azorith will just lie back and sort of continue his thoughts and reflection on just the day.
Excellent.
This, and we'll find sleep.
Excellent. You find sleep. Agenar, are you doing anything in particular before you bed down?
No, yeah, I'm just gonna slowly, trot down to the quarters, and pondering how she might help solve the orb issue, whether there's anything she can do, and kind
Excellent.
of before she goes to bed, do a sort of prayer meditation thing.
Yeah.
Trying to clear her mind and
Excellent.
ask Brigantia for guidance.
Yeah. As you drift off, you would find your immediate kind of thoughts and dreams linger towards light shining through a dark, dark cloud, not knowing exactly what that might mean. Light streaming through and the cloud constantly trying to blot it out. You find rest and no more answers than you had going to sleep. Etterath, anything in particular before we cut to these last two with their quick little interactions, or however long?
Etterath's going to be chilling in his hammock.
Yeah.
He's going to bring out his sort of two lucky charms that he has. His little ship's helm pendant and his little rabbit's foot. He's just going to sort of hold them both, one in each hand, to sort of stare at them for a bit. Put his ship's medallion away, back in his pocket, and just sort of hold the rabbit foot and just sit there and just sort of stare at it and think.
Excellent. As you sit at it and stare at it and think, as you prepare to fall asleep, your vision kind of just you start to get tunnel vision, like darkness coming in through the edge of your eyes there, focusing in on that, like the end of a Looney Tunes cartoon, focusing in on that rabbit's foot there. And as your vision kind of fades, you would hear the sounds of running and snarling, tearing apart of flesh, the sound of branches whipping by, running through some sort of forest-like expanse. Familiar noises. And that sound of that breath of relief as you step outside the boundary, knowing what you've done, looking at that.
Probably just has like a small sort of panic to him, and then sort of quickly puts the foot away and just tries to sleep.
And the sound of the ocean brushing against the ship soothes you, and you swear you can hear just the quiet kind of the dragon turtle. Possibly. Maybe it's your imagination. We cut across to... We'll start with Safirith and we'll come back to Bias before... A fucking force! Safirith. Yeah. You head down below the deck. Where are you looking for Quadina?
I don't think I've interacted with this character.
You have not, no.
Okay.
Make a perception check for me.
This person. That's a nat 1.
With a natural 1, as you step down, you would feel cold hands over your eyes and a blade at your throat. You would hear, "What's your name? Tell me true." Brooklyn?
No.
Oh, fair.
No.
Hands come off, blade comes off your neck. Many apologies, milady. Bows to you. Heads past.
You might look over, see Azorith's eyes open, but he
And looking down below deck with a nat 1, you do not see Cordina anywhere.
Yeah, if I can't find her, I'll just head to the crew area.
Yeah.
And just kind of pick a hammock furthest away from everyone.
Yeah.
And just kind of curl up on my side in the hammock and just really quietly cry for a while.
Excellent. As you lie there crying, we'll cut across to Force up in the top. As you climb to the top there, the rain's still lashing down. You see Sorensen, the little yellow kobold. He appears to have set up some sort of small half shelter. It's kind of cramped in the quarters here as he's under the half shelter there. He says, "Hello there, sorry. I'd invite you to stand under here with me, but it's actually not a lot of room, unfortunately."
Right, how do you see out of this thing? Is this
Out of
how
what?
the ship's creeped up on us? Because you can't actually see out of this.
No. Pulls out a little eyeglass, sits it over the top and kind of spins it around. I see perfectly fine.
Oh, so you can make things.
Yeah.
Great.
Make this myself.
Okay, what's your specialty?
I play with wood, I play with lenses and glass, a little bit of metal.
Okay.
Whatever I've got on me, really. I like to tinker.
But are you good at defense, offense? Are you good at magic things or shooty poison dart things or?
I don't not want to share this with a mid-stranger. No, not really, no.
Well, okay, what can you do to this? And I'll bam that a shield. That's
That's wonderful. Yes. The shield like that, I could probably enhance it, make it pop out quicker, make a little addition to it, something like that. You'd have to give it to me for a little bit, yeah?
Okay.
You sure?
I trust you.
Carte blanche?
I know where you live.
You do? Yes,
Yeah.
yes. On the
Yes.
same ship?
Yes.
Yes.
And I think the captain can find you if I lose you.
Oh, everybody finds me. I stay up here most of the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. I will do some sort of fun thing to it. What a quid pro quo. What's it been for me?
Oh, what you want?
What you got?
I don't got a lot, to be honest. What you see on me is kind of what I got.
What I choose, what I get, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my home. I pop in an arm.
Oh, that's
Pop
a
it
lot
out.
nicer than the home I've got. Maybe I can have some sort of lend or rent or lease or something like that.
You want to try and get in here with me?
I mean, I don't something similar. I don't want to always have to come up here to do the sleeps, yeah?
How about I build you something downstairs?
Or do you find me one of those?
You want me to get you a turtle shell?
Yes, some sort of little shelter to sleep in.
Okay, I'll see what I can do when we get on the beach. I'll find you something.
Right, I'll see what I can do as well.
No, I'll get it for you. Don't worry.
Okay, yeah. Starts to play with your shield, popping it open and shut. If you climb out and climb down, you would hear. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
If you break it, I have to pay it back in kind.
Yeah, of course. And as you hand your shield over, you can go ahead and unequip. Not delete it, but unequip it.
Yeah.
And Sorensen now has your shield and is tinkering with it.
Captain, should I have trusted him?
Sorensen?
Yeah.
Alright, there's not far he can go, to be honest.
That's what I thought as well.
Yeah. He's handy, but he focuses on. He gets a little how do you say, obsessed with the projects he's on. So.
Okay. Well, that's good though.
If he takes to it, of course. Otherwise, it'll end up just somewhere in there.
Oh, he's one of those focus until it either works, it doesn't. Then...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So give him a bit of time, but hold him accountable, of course.
All right. I'll check on him in an hour.
In an hour.
45 minutes.
I reckon he'd need more than an hour.
Oh. 2 hours.
If you want something nice to happen to it.
Well, you said keep him accountable.
Why don't you get yourself some sleep and I'll keep him accountable?
Oh, see, now that's what I'm struggling with right now. Every time I don't sleep, I seem to get stronger.
No, stay awake then.
It's so tempting, to be honest.
Give it a go.
But
See
I
what
also
happens.
kind of need my spells. If I'm going to be any
Is that right? What a dilemma you're in.
Yeah, I'm in a real big dilemma.
I made that decision.
I wonder.
Sessions ago.
I wonder if there was some sort of way to have the good effects of one and good effects of the other.
See, now, someone said this to us before, where someone in our party has the ability to refresh our spells without us going to sleep.
Is that what I said?
No, someone did, not you.
Right.
I'm trying to work out who the fuck it could be, to be honest.
What exactly did they say?
I can't remember who it was.
They didn't
Anyone
say
who-
that someone on your crew could help.
Yeah.
Just broadly say that they could help.
Yes.
That had knowledge on how to help.
Yes.
Rather than saying that they could refresh your spell slot specifically.
Well, it's potato, to be honest.
Well, they're two very different things, I think. I think the words were chosen very carefully.
Well, I wasn't listening anyway.
No, I assume not.
Probably won't listen back
You
anyway.
probably listen back, right? Oh, okay, no, never mind.
What do you think I should do? Should I go to sleep? Or is it
If
more-
I were you, I'd talk to whoever it is you talk to for that kind of advice, right? And if it is a deity, which
No.
you seem... There you go, yeah.
The person I talk to, I think, out of our group is probably doesn't want to talk to me too closely to what we just talked about. Give it some time.
I mean, you could always flip a coin.
Done. You call it, I'll flip it.
Coin of Destiny.
Do you have a coin you'd like to use?
I got a dice I could use.
I believe you have a coin you could use as well, but you don't want to use that one. He pulls out what looks to be a plain doubloon. And as he pulls out the doubloon, he says, "This is a very lucky coin of mine. There have been instances where, upon getting a bunch of good flips, heads, great things have come to me. But upon getting a number of bad flips, skull heads, tails, bad things have happened." And he hands you the coin. And he says, "You seem to need it more than I do. Just make sure you note down how many heads or tails you get."
Jacob is the living devil.
Somehow
Here's a bunch of
I have
cards.
two things.
Here's a coin.
And they're both coins. What are the odds?
The devil went down to George.
Two Caleb with your
So
beard guy.
essentially, the queen side would be one side, and the skull side would be the other. You need to note
The
down.
current queen.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. You/we need to note down when you get something, when you get the skull, and when you get the not skull.
Now, before I flip this,
Yes.
can you regale us with a story?
Story of what?
How this worked for you one time?
Well,
Or it didn't work for you? Whatever's more interesting.
how about this? You flip it, and whatever side it lands on, I'll tell you what I got from it.
Done. And I know what Jake's about to say. Oh, I thought he was going to say it. That's where we'll leave it. I got a... Oh, pass queen.
You got a pass.
I got the
Did you make a decision?
healthy queen. Decision?
Well, you're flipping a coin to make a decision. son.
You're just flipping the coin.
Well, you said something good or something bad could come out of it. I thought he was going to tell me what was good. Oh, fuck.
No, you make the
Shit.
decision.
I'm
You
making-
flip the coin,
Damn it.
and whatever it lands on, we got to mark down. Okay, so that's one.
What, okay.
Heads is sleep, tails is no sleep.
It's sleep or no sleep. That's your choice.
I-
But without making a choice, you're
call
just
it. You
flipping a
call it,
coin.
yeah. You call it, yeah.
Well,
Ready?
obviously the skull's going to be no sleep.
No sleep it is.
Well, stay up a while, and I'll tell you a story. And that's where we're going to leave it.
Oh.
Thanks for listening to Theater of the Mind Flayer.
We go live on all good podcast app every Tuesday at what time?
I don't know. Do you know?
No.
Every time?
All the times, 2 a.m., 7 p.m. If you like what you heard,
Leave us a review on whatever podcast app you're listening to.
and if you didn't like it, then
Then turn it off and never listen to it again.
no. They could turn it on and listen to it again and find something better about it, and they actually like it.
That works.
Reach out to us on Twitter at mindflayer_pod and
Instagram at Theater of the Mind Flayer.